Hi guys, and welcome to your bi-weeklies that will be November 1st to November 15th. And as you can see, I was very lucky to be a part of this private moment between my furry two fellows. And I decided to kind of let it play in the background while I shamelessly pitch in my yearly annual horoscopes that will be pre-issued on December 4th for these guys who actually have pre-orders, and the price currently is $19.95 for the individual scope. So meaning if you just need one sign, just go on my site www.cattarot.ca and order just your sign, and you're going to get it around the 4th of December. If you want all the signs, currently the price is $39.95. The same story by about the 4th of December. I believe that's the end of the first week in December. And the price is actually switching, I think, in about a month time to a different price. So, I mean, I really want to honor you guys who are ordering this earlier. So if you want to order, just go to www.cattarot.ca/pre-order, and you can just put it there and just wait for this to actually come to play in your hands. So thank you very much. And if you want to see the entire tape of these two furballs enjoying kind of like moments for Halloween, just like wait for the end of the video. Okay, thank you, love you. Hi Aquarians, how is November so far for you? So let's just jump in the reading and see what happens. I shuffled. Wow, look at this. Knight of Cups reversed. This deck is different, right? Can you see what is over here? Sharks. Watch the sharks. These two periods. It's somebody who looks fantastic, who will shower us with love, offer everything, but hold on, because they will drop us like a hot potato, and we might need to get some kind of rest and grounding after that. So let's see who that is, or if we will let that happen, because we've been through quite a few things, right? So let's see. Oh, the death. Some of us may still have some suffering from the past. You know, the cord needs to be cut. You know, what does that mean? I have this cutting cords meditation that all my clients that need to get it, right? And it's almost cut, guys. It is almost, I don't know if you can see it here. So we have this connection and the energy that flows, right? So you know that it exists because you enter the room, you feel another person there. You don't have to see them, you'll just feel it. Or you don't have to look at each other. One is on the other side and the other one on the other. You love each other and everybody knows you that feel that energy, right? It all works well while it works well. Now, when certain things happen, this very kind of fluid cords, they're usually green and they're usually pink, and they go from heart to heart, and they're not elastic, they're just like gooey, like very nice. So that means somebody can go on the other side of the planet and you love them, and it's still kind of like, it's like fulfilling feeling. But then things happen, then trust gets violated, then issues happen, then you feel rejection or their troubles. So there is that feeling that you sink. They say, I'm feeling that sunken feeling in the stomach, right? So instead of heart-to-heart connection, right now it's more pragmatic. It goes down in solar plexus. It goes from solar plexus to heart. And it cannot be, it doesn't have that connectivity. There are two different needs. So it becomes like a wire, like a twisted wires, millions of twisted wires just like this. and doesn't serve any purpose. And this is what happens. You're still thinking about somebody who meant to you. Why did you do that to me? And that is twice of abuse. First, that they did it to us and we're still thinking about that, and two, that we are now torturing ourselves with that. So cut this cord, cut all these wires, right, around, and let things kind of release, let it go, because it's time for us to be free. Because this tells me it is some unneeded suffering that is still happening. Yeah, feeling stuck, fear of moving on. You see, this is why the death here is saying this is in your head. He has a sword. That is a Scorpio, right? But he has a sword. The decision is in your head, because this is where it happens. The emotion is emotion. It is like what we make with this emotion, how we label it, that is torturing us. This is what's happening, and this is like what is confirmation. We maybe don't want to move on. Maybe this is serving purpose on some level. However, there are some good news. There are certain things that are moving forward. Knight of Pentacles is generally a text that is knocking on our door, and it could be issues with finances, kind of dealing with the smaller things, chipping away. And High Priestess means that we are actually getting to the higher level, to the next level, where, you know, there's this understanding where, why am I connected to somebody, right? So see, here is death, and he is summoning that spirits, summoning things from a different timelines. She doesn't take anything you tell her. She doesn't absorb knowledge that way. She has to experience everything and see it, and that understanding comes that way. So Knight of Wands, and look at here, we have Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, we are being Aquarius. We do want to move faster. Look at this pretty kitty that is kind of relaxing, and there are dragons over here and eruptions. So one is moving slower, but it's slow and steady wins the race. Another one is like super exciting, right? It's kind of the energy going in. It's just like amazing how many things will be happening. So are we going to be stuck in this jail, or are we going to take this blindfold? We have free will. This is us, guys. We are swords. We can command these swords and say, God damn it, I'm going to take this off. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to stand without, you know, I'm fighting, we'll do whatever, or I'm giving up. It's just like it is time to move forward. We are forward moving sign. Whenever we are stuck back in the past, which we are stuck to something that has happened that left impact on us. But look, we can move in two directions. One is moving this way, one is moving this way. It's just like literally we have more than two options here. So look at it, Six of Cups. Yep, there is somebody from the past that is still on our mind. Somebody from the past could be somebody from a long time ago. Somebody could be, he kind of gives us that kind of butterfly in the stomach kind of feelings. This could be also a card of kids, right? And certainly kind of indulgence. And this is why the suffering is happening. And this is kind of, it's regurgitating. Oh, I love that, or I love him, or I love her. And is he going to come back to me? It was like lots of time spent. I would say lots of time spent on this one. It is time to move on, one way or the other. I actually like this card because this is usually a fire card, but look, he's seeing the lake. He's saying, look, I know by leaving this, I'm not betraying this person or me and my emotions toward that I felt. I am just looking because something else still has to be there. I'm looking for a new soulmate. It's kind of giving honors. It's a mixed bag over here. So let's see the feelings. Feelings is us. Queen of Swords reverse. We are cutting things off. Just as I ask you, we're getting to the point. This is kind of maybe painful. It's maybe even a knee-jerk reaction. It's literally going to happen just fast. Maybe it's going to happen right in the midst of our nostalgia, or feeling sorry about ourselves, or feeling re-victimized, or victimized, or re-victimized because we are giving this story to ourselves over and over again. And we might just say, it's enough. and I'm going to change, you know, the channel, and I have to start thinking in a different direction. For those of you who don't have anybody, it means that you need to address certain things inside of yourself, that certain things are holding you back of moving forward. Something that has been suffering in the past is still lingering. That's why you have all this kind of like things around and feeling you stuck of moving forward in accomplishing what you should be accomplishing, and opportunities keep coming up. They just have to be grabbed. And again, certain things will have to, yeah, if you cannot wear something anymore, just let it go, kind of a thing. So it's going to be that decision, because Queen of Swords, or us Aquarians, is minimizing everything. This is why she has swords. She's been through quite a bit, and when she gets into this position, she's saying, I've seen it, I did it, I know how this story ends. Stop right there, don't waste my time. And it can be really abrupt. This is when people don't like Aquarians, because they see this, but they didn't see this. They didn't see this. They didn't see us putting the energy and effort and everything into this. They didn't see how much we suffered and trying to kind of like not to move on and being loyal and dedicated. And even if the situation kind of told us this is not the right for you, you're stuck. But then they see this. Too bad, huh? So the environment, yeah, Two of Pentacles. Somebody may have been juggling two people, or maybe we will be juggling two people this time of period, because we definitely will have plenty of opportunities. Or maybe Queen of Swords just decides, I don't want anybody. I actually, by me cutting this off, why would I just jump into another fray? So let's see the hopes and fears. Yeah, we are hoping that the truth will be told. We are fearing that we are going to encounter more lies. And the trajectory. Look at that. Two of Cups. You see, okay. That was that shark guy over here. It was the third knight. Look at this. Knight, knight, and knight. So, knights are being sent to a battle. They do not stay. They are just pushed over there to fight, and then rewarded and mated if they come back alive, if they conquer. So they're always about conquering something. So we'll be learning. Maybe this is just a dating, and we might have these people who will be offering us emotions, who will be just boring on the paper, but very loyal. And people who are exciting, but maybe they're just like too much to handle, right? So maybe we'll be just exploring what is out there until it really hits us, because like maybe just dating three people until somebody really becomes self-evident, well, this is the person and only person I want to be with, because it looks like something is going to happen just like that. You know, it's going to be that aha moment, letting things go, clarity, and then this is going to let us go. The cord will be cut. And once the cord is cut, a new soulmate can enter and show up. And there you go, guys. You need to date. You need to date. There will be 1 out of 3 people you'll date will have issues, and you will know. If somebody is too good to be true, they will be too good to be true, because the other 2 guys will actually be quite forward. This guy is going to offer everything, even bring you roses, open the doors, kiss you, etc., etc. This guy will be straightforward. He will tell you, well, you know, I'm not into anything serious, but I want to have fun. I want you to be my friend with benefits, but really friend with benefits. I don't mean just like a one night. I really kind of want to do it, but I cannot dedicate myself to something strong and something in the future, maybe somewhere in the distance. And this guy here will feel like, especially for us, we are not patient. Oh my gosh, he's so boring. But this guy will be reliable, and we will learn so much from this person. This person will do what they say to do. So see, the 3 of them, it's pretty much kind of like almost good thing. Only thing, of course, we want this to be real, not to be this kind of shark guy. So we'll be learning different aspects of ourselves through these different people. And maybe this is what's going to help us to move on, because we'll realize that maybe somebody from the past was not really all that. Maybe we are like suffering over the wrong person, and just maybe honor it one more time and give it a proper burial, and that's it. So let me see what I want to know. I want to know about this death. Why is this death and this suffering here? Yeah, look at that. Thinking about somebody and giving up on waiting on somebody. It looks like there was disconnect, and it's just realization something just couldn't grow. Things would just not work out here one way or the other. So this is confirming this as well. So let's see this Queen of Swords. What is this Queen of Swords? What are we cutting here? Queen of Swords. See, we are kind of holding on to this cheerfulness. We kind of looks like had somebody or a vision of this party, but maybe somebody had an extra person. Maybe there was somebody who got pregnant and with a rival. And we said, okay, well, if you did that, you set your bed and I'm free to go. This also could mean that something is from the past, just like what I see in a death and here, because the child, and here we have children. It could mean that there is a connection with somebody who was part of your life story at one point before. And he did come back, or she did come back, but it somehow still didn't work out, and they are being cut off. So let's see that Six of Cups here. Six of Cups. Look at us. Isn't this lovely when we get a front card? So Six of Cups is, yeah, we are spending too much time thinking about this person. We need to dust off, start putting one foot in front of another, and I think open to friends and be your own best friend, instead of kind of giving somebody supernatural kind of abilities where they don't deserve it. Simple like that. And let's see about this lie. This could be a lie, it could be a mission, it could be truth not being told, and we are really, really fearing this because it looks like there were lies, there were mysteries in the past. Let's actually see this High Priestess first. Oh yeah. Somebody stole a promise from us, probably a promise of home and promise of marriage, and it just didn't happen. It was not in the cards, if you wish. And this is what was hard to bury, because we are air sign. We build our castles in the sky, and it's hard for us to build it, but when we build it, they're there, fixed sign, right? And maybe this person was a shark because it came on the bottom and things were not as they appear. We heard lots of stories that kind of didn't come through. And maybe this is why this Ace of Swords is here. We kind of like fear that we will go for the same type, that we will go to the same destiny. It could have been somebody who is long distance, right? That was this thinking about it. But we have grown since. The scholar says we kind of did look into that, how and why this happened. You see, the ships have sailed, the rose is there, and she has this letter over here that it's still a memory there, just like this Six of Swords. But she is finding a support system over here, and the healing is taking place, and the hope is taking place. So this would be Aquarius card in this deck. And so the truth, reaching this moment of truth inside is the key over here, because we just don't play poker with sweaty palms. It's just like, if we need to lose, we lose. And this is kind of this realization that maybe we have lost something, but we actually gain everything, because look what is on our horizon. Two of Cups. Soulmate is waiting. So my dear Aquarians, I want to know all about it. So please give me your thumbs up or subscribe. And also, if you want to see this twin flame love affair between Safi and Matrix and get inspired, just stay on. It's going to be right next. Love you guys. Have a great 15 days.